Residents are finding fluorescent paint all over their sidewalks.
Now homeowners are upset they'll have to pay to replace those walks. News 4's LOREY SCHULTZ is live for you in Amherst tonight. LOREY?
That's right. It's not graffiti, but it's definitely a tag. Take a look at what I mean right here. This is what we're seeing, sidewalks marked in orange, and it's creating quite a controversy here in SNYDER. Caution, treacherous sidewalk. The sarcastic sign can be found in SNYDER. It's aimed at Amherst enforcement officers who recently marked up many sidewalk blocks in an otherwise well-kept neighborhood.
You know, what are we talking about here? You know, like a little quarter-inch or something like that. It seems ridiculous.
Right. In recent weeks, the officers painted bright orange lines and letters on blocks that need repair. The slabs are costly, sometimes $200 a piece.
I mean, people now are even scrapping for change just to pay their bills. I don't know how they think they're going to pay for someone to come around, rip up their sidewalk and replace it.
Building Commissioner KETCHUM said that in accordance with federal regulations regarding the Americans with Disabilities Act, code enforcement officers are required to highlight any sidewalk in which a vertical lift of more than a half-inch exists. A detailed complaint letter in this area from a resident prompted the action.
We do want to make it quite evident what the problems are, so there's no guesswork in it. It's not being done to be punitive, I can tell you that.
We did see some markings that highlighted major tripping hazards, but other violations did appear minor. Driveways were also tagged because installers poured blacktop where the concrete should be. Is this hazardous?
I don't think so.
Town board member MANNA told me he was furious when he first saw what he called the Amherst version of the Scarlet Letter.
From what I understand, it's one person who has deemed themselves a sidewalk vigilante who will not rest until every homeowner in Amherst has spent money replacing what they really don't have to replace.
Extensive sidewalk repairs in older neighborhoods is controversial. MANNA is calling for a stay of enforcement while the issue is reviewed. And LOREY SCHULTZ back live along Kings Highway in SNYDER, where you can see red marks on some sidewalk blocks are for repair or replacement. MANNA says he plans to introduce that resolution at Monday night's town board meeting, and he's also hoping to set up an appeals process of some sort at that time as well. Live, LOREY SCHULTZ, News 4.